All right. The name of today's game is There is a Man in the Attic. When I was a kid, I often had the same nightmare. It was about this man just standing in my room looking at me. I was convinced that he came from the attic. I shared a bedroom with my brother at the time, and when I had this dream, I often spoke out loud during my sleep. According to my brother, I said things like, "Somebody is here! There is a man here! He's here!" It freaked my brother out in the middle of the night a couple times. I'm an adult now, and that horrible nightmare is just a distant memory now. Find the phone. Alright, we got our first task. Let's see. No phone to find the TV. Let's go check downstairs. I live in a one-story building myself. Well, one-story condo myself. The building itself is like, I think, 3 stories, but here we are. So I'm not usually using stairs. Check the phone. Hey, brother. I just wanted to let you know that we arrived at home safely. Thank you for the invitation. We had a great time, and it was nice to catch up. I also feel like I have to apologize for Lily's behavior, but you know how kids are, and their imagination. She was probably very tired as well. See you later. Take care. Sounds like the niece has about the same problem as the uncle did at the time. It's getting late. I should go to bed. Clean up the dining table. So bad I was talking over the last one, so I didn't see exactly what was said. Clear table. Today, my brother came to visit, and he brought his family along. His wife and their 7-year-old daughter. Her name is Lily, and technically she is my niece. It's been a while since I last saw them, so we spent about a half an hour catching up with each other, just talking. After a while, I noticed that Lily was really uninterested. I don't blame her. After all, adults talking about everyday stuff is probably the most boring thing for a child. I'm a pretty good uncle, so I offered to let her watch TV in an upstairs room, showed her all the cartoon channels, and let her there to watch some TV, away from the boring adults. She was grateful. It's probably that room we started off in because it had a nice TV and everything. The night went on. It seemed like everyone had a good time. Dinner was ready, so I was about to go upstairs to get Lily to eat with us, and that's when all of a sudden Lily ran downstairs screaming. She looked absolutely terrified. It took her a couple of minutes before she could speak, but then she finally said this. "There was a man upstairs staring at me from the doorway." Confused, perhaps a bit frightened, we all went upstairs, searching everything, checked the attic as well, only to find nothing. Eventually my brother dismissed Lily's story, claimed she was probably just getting tired, and soon after they left for the night. I am once again completely alone in the house, and Lily's story sounds way too familiar. This house is cursed, yo. Either that or there's been an evil guy living up in the attic all this time, because that has happened before. I've seen stories on YouTube about it, and though I know, of course, not all stories on YouTube are real, I tend to trust the ones that have a lot more, history. They usually have good writers and good research going on, and when you get those, then it's a bit more believable that this is real history, not just some, made up fantastic tale. According to Lily's story, this is where the man was standing, looking straight at her from the doorway, before returning to the attic, just like in my dreams. Perhaps I should look at the attic. I'm hearing noise coming from in there. That's not good. I don't remember these noises. They're coming from the attic. Oh, this is bad, y'all. Oh, look at that painting. This is stupid. There's nothing up here. Sometimes a strange noise at night keeps you awake. Then you anxiously search for the cause, but you won't find anything, and you question it once more. Is the man in the attic real? I see eyes in the dark. Fear is subjective, but it is not uncommon to be afraid of the man in the attic, or the man in the basement, perhaps the man under your bed. Thank you for playing my specific fear, the man in the attic. Huh. I wonder if that means that this entire thing was based on someone's real experience. That's actually pretty cool. And it's also a way to deal with fear and whatnot. Like to put it into a story and share it with others. Well, I think that appears to be about it.